Oh, man. Yeah, man. As you can see, I am leaving Walmart. And I didn't find out till later, after I done got to work, that work has been canceled for today. No work today. Nobody called me. Nobody said anything. Snow day, Adam says, nah. I don't think it's quite that, man. I don't think it's quite that. Billy Shelton. Hey, Joe, stay safe. Hey, Mr. Shelton. Thank you, man. Let me see if I can set y'all here for a second. Just for a moment. If it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we're heading back home. Well, I know we're heading back home, so let me get situated here for a second. Yeah, stay safe. Irma coming your way. Adam says, I think the only thing we have to worry about is the possibility of tornadoes. And see, I was supposed to, you see I still got my work shirt on. I got to work, getting ready to go down to the beach, and I went inside and looked at the schedule. They got me off today. I was like, it'd have been nice if somebody would have called me and let me know. So I had to come to Walmart and get a couple of things. So we're heading back home. Heading back home now. So didn't make no money today. Ain't that something, man? Didn't make no money. So, oh well. Let you see what I'm seeing here. Go ahead. All right, lady. God almighty, this lady just... Oh, they about to have a wreck right there. This lady's getting upset, mad, and everything else. I told her to come on. She said for me to go. So I said, okay, I'll go. And the guy behind her about hit her. It would have been his fault. He would have rear-ended. It would have been his fault. But good Lord, what they been getting ready to build over here? Anything? Man. Yeah, so, well, let's go home. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll just chill out at the house the rest of the day. So I'm already out of day's pay. Ain't that something? Man. Excuse me. Yeah, so. Oh, well. There's a reason for everything, right? Oh, I can't believe this light has turned green. This light usually takes forever. Man. TWF said, did your boss call you off? No, that's the thing about it, Mr. TWF. Nobody called me. Nobody said anything. The only way I found out is I went in the office to look at the schedule, or in truck driving, they call it the dispatch, to see what, it shows what run every driver's taking. And so I looked, and my name there wasn't a run beside my name, a load. I was on the off list. I was like, what am I doing on the off list? So I said, so I drove an hour to here for nothing. So what can I do, man? I had to, there's a cop sitting right here in the street. Uh-oh. And, he started to pull out too. He's going in. The police station's right there. Whew, man, I was about to say what? Anyway, so I didn't work. So I had to turn around, come back home. But no, they didn't call me. They didn't call me, which is odd, because usually they do. Usually they call and say, hey, you don't have a run for Sunday. You ain't working. Somebody punked you. They should compensate you for your commute time at the very... Yeah, they will, TWF. Yeah, they that's one good thing that does come out of that. They have to pay me for 4 hours because I was there. And see, there's no management there on Sunday. Just, whatever drivers are scheduled to work that day, right? So I filled out a pay sheet. So yeah, they have to pay me at least 4 hours, which is better than nothing, but good Lord, man. That's, you know, I'd rather work and made my money and not get shortchanged. But, you know, like I said, there's a reason for everything. Adam says at least it's not a total loss. Yeah, as of right now, so I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow and Tuesday. I have no idea, man. I don't know if they're going to send loads down there or not. So I might be sitting at home still, but it is what it is. So we'll see. I tell you, when I left work, there was kids lined up at this place. Like the college is back behind me about maybe 3 miles. There was kids lined up all down the sidewalk waiting to get in this place at like 11:30 this morning. Man, there was, I guess that must be a happening restaurant where the kids like to go. The Tandem. I've never been there. I have no idea. Golly, that guy just... Does that has anything to do with Irma? I wouldn't think so. Then again, it could be, because it might because they might have called school off because of the weather, and when school's out, for some reason, I don't go down there when school's out. So that's probably what's going on. They probably called school just as a precautionary measure, I guess you could say. They probably canceled school for Monday or something just to see. Because I'm telling you, excuse me, they're calling for heavy duty winds and excuse me, tornadoes down there. So as an effect of Irma. So that's probably what's going on. So yes, it probably is an effect of Irma as of right now. Because on a normal basis, I should be running, because if it wasn't for the hurricane, I'd be running because school's back in session now. School came back in session last week. So I should be, by all accounts, I should be going down there just as a normal day, you know, but I'm not. So it probably is something to do with the hurricane. They probably called school out, called it off, I should say, canceled it because of the weather, just to try to be safe, which I understand. So, well, it might be a blessing in disguise. TWF says it could be, man. It could be. You know, I just, you know, just take it as go back home and chill out the rest of the day. Like I said, I wish I would have known. I could have just stayed home and not wasted a whole trip worth of gas, you know. That was 2 hours round trip that I've just wasted for nothing, just about. But oh well, you know, no use in bitching and complaining about it, because that's not going to fix anything. We'll just carry on and take it from there and see what happens, you know. See what happens. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, man, even up this way with them trailers and stuff like that guy's got. He's got a lawnmower, but I've seen people with trailers like that loaded with stuff, refrigerators, and I was like, man, I know where they're coming from. Trying to get up this way away from that storm. I've seen a lot of people with stuff loaded up, trying to get away. I was like, man, I hope everything's okay when they go back. I hope they didn't lose their home or nothing like that. There's a grocery store, Ingles. They're pretty busy today. The gas station, $2.49 still. Oh, this guy's flashing his lights. Must be a cop up ahead. Did you see that? That guy flashing his lights up ahead. We're turning right here though, so wait for this truck to come on. So I don't know. All right, let's see if we can make that. Yeah, there must be something going on down the road there. Mr. Bishop, how are you doing, man? Why does it say very bad connection? Golly, man. Well, the way, I don't know how this is going to do. Probably not really good with the connection. Mr. Bishop, welcome. We'll be wrapping up here very shortly, because I know when I get on this one back road, it's going to completely just go kaput. Ain't nothing but trees on both on both sides when I get close to the house, so we'll be wrapping up shortly. Might be time to go home and play Rock You Like a Hurricane on the V. TWF says, did you see where, who was it? Hey, Spanky, who was it that somebody had to apologize for playing that? What was it, hey, Center? Was it some sports venue or somebody played Rock You Like a Hurricane and they had to make it a public apology? Because they didn't think that was too funny, which I don't think that's the Braves. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't think that was too funny either, man. I'm not sure of everything that was involved with it, but yeah, that's not the time or place to do something like that, man. Oh, Braves versus the Marlins, Florida Marlins. Okay, now the connections are made. Okay. Thank you, Spanky, for that information. Man, look at that birdie house they're building right there. Boy, man, that is a nice house. Man. I remember when they were building this house right here on the right. This man was getting this house built. I love that house. That is a beautiful house, man. This right here, you see that white fence? It goes all around this property. It is huge. I call this South Fork because it reminds me of that show Dallas. They made a mistake. It was in their lineup to play. They neglected to remove the song, Mr. McAllister says. Oh, well, I'm glad they got it straightened out. Yeah, this guy over here always has, you know, buffalo over here, llamas, you name it, man. Got all kind of livestock over here in this big old property, man. All right, very bad connection again. I knew that was coming. We're going to have to get ready to wrap this up because it's just going to be a train wreck waiting to happen. So yeah, it's going to be a train wreck waiting to happen. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Just a quick video here, and I'm going back home. So what better way than to do it live, right? You know, so we're heading back to the house. And what we do from here on out is anybody's guess. So I hope you'll have a great day. Be careful. God bless. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.